Welcome to the new to the gym sessions and getting back to your exercise sessions. Key factors in our sessions: you're going to get the safety factor, you're going to get structure, and you're going to get progression. So what will happen, and what our first session was, we all met here. We on the Monday 8 o'clock. We all spaced ourselves out in our cardio. We did 8 minutes on our first session. Following our 8 minutes, we got ourselves into the zone. Then we took ourselves through just getting the energy in the body. I'm going to take you through the 3 exercises that we did. Watch me there. I've got Claire recording with me, and I'm going to take you into mobilising, energising your frame through the lengthening your spine. We have lengthening through the hamstrings. You've got this open stance. Then through the peeling and walking. Let's take yourself, remember, dropping these hips lower than the shoulders. Let's let the stomach muscle meet the rods of your back. And then, like pushing your weight, hips high. You have then taken that surge to draw up. So on that sequence, we did 3 lots of those. I'm going to go one more time. You may want to start joining me. Remember, after you've done your 8-minute warm up, pushing back through my parts. So it's the 3 lots of those. Then that second exercise, how to instigate that glutes, open this pelvis, activate your hamstrings. And there's my balance with a little bit of a slide to the knee. As I retract back up, lost my hip, lost my glutes, and that's what I didn't have. So we go again. I created that movement. Let that length there, bit of hamstrings, a little bit of a reach to get that control and busyness in your back, and then that's a core based. Now I'm talking. Let's go one more time. So it'll be 3 on this side. No, lost it. Talking to you lot. Get this engaged, Helen. There's my leg. And if you want to challenge it a bit more, 3 or 4. You did that on the left side, you do it on the right side. And our third exercise, let's show you side on. Remember, we put our thighs together, knees, and we went for that lengthen your spine, releasing from the hips into the glutes, and then we came up. And then we took it into a back exercise by opening out wide and draw up. And then we alternated movement and getting lower as more familiar and more glute support as we continued. That reach forward. And then there was a final progression. I'm still able to get lower, where I took away the eyesight. Do it through feel and that anticipation. And be mindful, are we working one side more than the other? As in equal, I'm getting a bit lower as I progressed. And so there was 3 mobilised exercises. The long walk down the spine line. The anchoring of the hip. Centering yourself, load up the glute, there, that reach left and right, 3 on each side, and then a reach forward, open back, and we did that about forward and wide as 6 rounds. We did 6 rounds of those. And now we go then take us back onto a cardio machine, space out. You all try different machines, and your aim is a 2-minute warm up. And that's just a momentum. Then you do 40 seconds at a stronger pace. Pace that you know you're huffing and puffing. Whether you went on the EFXs, the ski machines, the AMT, the adaptive motion trainers, or the treadmills and rowers. You do then 40 seconds effort, a bit more exertion, 1 whole minute recovery. You repeat that 6 times we did. And the pace we achieved on the first one is the same and sustainability on the last one. Then we came off there, and then we had the final phase of our, and this will take us 45 minutes of our then chained exercises. Done those cardios, got the heart rate up. Now I'm going to work on a basic strength exercise, back and arms, and then I'll get core with hip flexors and a functional movement. Got your bars, anything. I'm expecting 4K upwards. Got colour schemes, different levels, and hands on top.
I actually came down there, that's sort of neat as soon as I come off that rate. I didn't see him going.
Yeah, that's the part. The things that are moments.
So I've seated, I've driven up, and then held the bar close to my chest, and then I stood up. Following that, get 8, minimum 8, could be 14 reps, up to. Then we come to cables. Take the tube. Just do that hip height. That's just to it. Let's get hip height. Nothing much slower than that 16s, most of us. Take your two handles, some walking away.
The whole thing.
Sink into my core. Quads are already busy. So my fourth and fifth movement is going through my back. There, rib cage. Posture line muscle groups to reach. Come out of the movement. Re-engage.
It's money, and it's and the fact that people when that stop value doesn't suddenly sky up.
Anything, 14s, 16s, 18s. You will do 3 rounds. And the final cool down, the final 3 minutes to yourself. I want you to bring your feet together. Watch me first. Hips, hamstrings, release your neck. Take your journey to the floor. Stretch through these armpits, suck in at the waistline. Just take a 40 seconds in this position. And then just reach up onto the toes, lift up through the calves, flatten, brace these thighs, suck in your waistline to rise. Breath. And you repeat that 3 more times. Could be a little bit wider stance if your back's a bit tight, soften your knees. And we do exactly the same. 3 or 4, just 30 seconds, brace, tuck in the chin, come up onto those toes, flatten, unravel. Do it through feel. And well done for completing the session. Thank you.